G'day everyone, it's Billy here from DailyPuzzles. In today's video, we have a really exciting first look at the QIYi Timer. Now this is the first timer they have ever released, so I'm very excited to see what it's like. They have released some video clips of the timer. The biggest thing they are showing off is the durability. I'll insert a clip here of them dropping it on the floor and the timer is still running and working, which is really impressive. So I'm really excited to have a look at this and see what it's like. At the time of filming this video, this timer is not yet released, but it should be released later this month or early next month at the latest. And once it is released, we will have it available on dailypuzzles.com.au, and our international shipping starts at just $8 and you can get a discount off your order with code YouTube at checkout. Alright, that's enough talk. Let's open it up. I already took the liberty of cutting this open. Now, I believe this timer will only be coming in the one version, but that's totally okay. Let me just readjust the camera angle real quick so we can get a better look. Alright, the camera angle is changed and here is the box for the QIYi Timer. Very simple and going with that orange color scheme which we've seen with their other puzzles. A lot of Chinese. I'm assuming this is Chinese. Yeah, I obviously can't read that, but it's say timer and QIYi toys. So let's go ahead and open it up. Alright, first we have this pamphlet. It's rather large, so it's going to be a bit hard to fit all on the camera. But it says the functions here, again in a language I cannot read. It shows that you can use a cable to connect it to a large display, which is really good to see. QIYi Toys, I wonder if they're going to release their own large display, or if that's just sort of marketing for this tutorial. Yeah, I can't read the rest of this. I can't read that. And yeah, I can't read any of this either, or any of that, but it looks like it's talking about the tabs which come with it and how they'll connect to the mat, which is good. And then we have the tabs themselves. Let's open these up. Alright, so what we have is this little larger connector knob, I guess you would call it, and this little back plate. So what you would do is you'd sandwich these around a cube timer mat, and then on top of that you also have this little screw then over here, which would be used to lock it in place. So it's very good to see that they're including this. I know for a lot of people it is quite a pain when these aren't included. Your timer sort of knocks around when you're solving. This sort of just locks it in place and gives you that extra level of security, so you can just sort of forget about it, which is really good to see. And then we of course have the timer itself, and I have to say this is definitely one of the better looking timers that I've seen. A lot of the other ones sort of look really cheap. No offense to the other companies that make timers, but I can tell you right now, this feels a lot more substantial in person. The quality just feels really good, which is really good to see. I like the design. Again, this is the one color it comes in. Looks pretty good. We have, so let's have a look there. We have the power button, we have reset, we have save, and then we have play of sorts, and then they're just sort of for looks, I'm guessing, unless they sort of have like sort of a touch screen function. And then on the back, we have the little sort of circular holes there which sort of lock the timer in place. We have these anti-glide mats, which is good, so that's also going to help hold the timer in place. And then we have the compartment for the batteries. Alright, I am back now and I have added 2 AAA batteries to the QIYi Timer and it is on. So I was actually incorrect about these circles on the left. I thought they sort of just left them there because they ran out of space, but they're actually LEDs, so they're a little bit hard to see in the light, but essentially it goes red LED, then green LED, and the green basically tells you that you're ready to go, and you let go and the timer starts, and then you obviously stop it by putting your hands back down. Now again, one of the biggest claims that QIYi has with this timer is that it's really good quality. I'm going to trust them on that. I was sort of told to do a little bit of a durability test. You do have to be careful with that though. QIYi is not saying you can smash this into the concrete and then expect the timer to be okay, but what they're saying is you can expect this to be more reliable than the average timer, which I definitely believe them on, but we're also going to test. So of course this is plastic, so you are limited by plastic, but we're going to sort of get this going. So we'll reset the timer and then get it going. Alright, and now that it's going, I'm going to chuck it on the floor behind me, and we're going to see if it's still running. Let's go give it a shot. Okay, I just dropped it on the floor from a pretty reasonable height. Definitely didn't feel great about that, but as you can see, it's still running. Let's see if it stops. And it stops. Let's reset it, and I'll try from a little bit of a bigger height. Okay, it is going. I'm going to chuck this reasonably high in the air now. and that just feels all sorts of wrong doing that again, and it's still working. There is no damage at all to this timer. It's working perfectly, it appears so. Let's just do that one more time. I'm going to throw it nearly as high as the ceiling and let it hit the floor. So the timer is going. This, honestly, I would expect to break it, but let's give it another shot. Okay, I literally threw that and it nearly hit the roof, and as you can see, the timer is still going. That felt all kinds of abusive again. Let's see if it stops. And as you can see, it is stopped. Let's test it again. And the timer appears to be fully functional. That is seriously impressive. All right, guys, that's probably gonna have to be it for my first look at the QIYi Timer. Really excited for this to be released. I think you guys are gonna really like it. It's probably gonna be pretty affordable too, probably similar to the Moyu Timer, I wanna say, or the YJ Timer. Price is not locked in yet, but that's what I'm assuming as of now. It also comes with the little knobs. You're gonna get a really durable timer. If you have a cable, you can connect it to an external display, which is really good to see also. And yeah, I fully recommend the timer. It looks really good. Definitely feels more substantial than the other ones on the market right now too, which is also good to see. And overall, QIYi is just a great company. Make great products. Definitely recommend supporting them. How about just before we go, I throw this really as hard as I can into the floor. This hurts me to do this, but I am legitimately going to smash this into the floor right now. Let's see what happens to it. Okay, I legitimately just slammed that into the floor as hard as I could, and as you can see, the timer is still going. Does it stop? I wouldn't recommend doing this with your timer, guys. QIYi told me to do it so you guys could see how durable this thing is. I totally believe them. Obviously, you didn't see me slam it into the floor because I was off camera, but I really chucked that thing. I am on carpet, not on tiles or wood, but still, I slammed this thing into the floor as hard as I could then, and... Oops, sorry, gotta wait for the green light. And it's still working. What more can you ask for? Highly recommend picking this up. The link will be in the video description once it's available. Full endorsement from me, Billy at DailyPuzzles. All right, that's gonna be it for my video on the QIYi Timer, guys. Let me know your thoughts. I want to hear your thoughts about this timer. I think all sort of timers in the community, at least most of them, sort of have a rep for being sort of cheaply made. This definitely still is plastic. It's not like metal, super premium like an iPhone, but the quality of this definitely does feel a step above what's available right now. It's really good to see. So let me know your thoughts, what you think of this timer, maybe what timer you're using right now, and if you're going to pick this up. All right, and that's going to be the end of the video for now, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.